Well, you know what that means. Time to take out the trash. Who is Tommy Mack? For one thing, exactly. But if you wanted to, secondly, apparently he's a wrestler. But apparently he doesn't wrestle anymore. He now owns a gym. And I really don't know the name of the gym. I think it's called what? Tommy. I don't remember. But that goes to show you this guy's not important. This guy is not important in wrestling. This guy's not important in or tends to having his own gym, whatever in the way, or tends to bring it in customers that want to work out in the way. But why is he going to trash? Well, because what Big Swole posted on her Instagram. Three things that she posted on Instagram or tends to share it to her followers and to anyone else that wants to see it in a way, right? I think someone like him in the community of pro wrestling, you know, will be understanding about what Big Swole is doing, right? Well, for example, let's show this post that that basically what Big Swole shared to us. I think it was on Twitter. She may have shared it on Twitter, or it what she got from Instagram, of what this piece of asshole wrote. So here it is. So, pertains to those three comments that he wrote on the three all different posts, one each in a way. So, one of them is with Big Swole versus Tasha Steeles. And something about pride, right? And like, yeah, that's a cool thing to do, Don't matter of your color, doesn't matter of your race, doesn't matter of of your sexuality, doesn't matter. Apparently, this guy felt the need to to comment on that in a shitty way. Then what comes to this post? Now this lady on the post, wearing the George Floyd T-shirt that says "I can't breathe," talking about basically give us an example pertains to how the world is like a monopoly, and basically pertains to her culture in a way. But what she said in there, and I did pay attention to it. What she said there ain't no lie. It's very very truthful what she said there. So what does he does? He writes that comment of how you feel about that. And then finally get to this. So from there, I forgot the name of the woman that Big Swole was wrestling, pertains to the event called Black Wrestlers Matter. You know, so again with the other two posts in a way, just got for the need to post a comment to say what he had to say from there. Here's the thing: how about you don't respond, do not say anything, and don't comment at all about what was where Big Swole was doing, or tends to posting wherever she's posting, being at events that she's doing, pertains to indie wrestling in the way, and then pertains to that one post that has nothing to do with wrestling, but you get my point. Why you pay attention to this if you're not like if you're not behind supporting gays, pertains to the pride flags. Yeah, and again, it doesn't matter if you're gays, lesbians, transgenders. Doesn't matter. Why you're going after these people if you don't like those type of people just to go to that comment and to comment about it to spew your hatred. And it pertains to the woman wearing a George Floyd T-shirt, and she didn't even mention George Floyd, by the way. She not one word she mentioned George Floyd in her video, where it tends to explain about how the world is. And he, for a reason, said that George Floyd, is now sober. And I said, what does that got to do with George Floyd? Oh, why? Because she's wearing a T-shirt? Because she support what happened with George Floyd? That should have never happened. You felt the need to say that type of shit. And then when it pertains to, Black Wrestlers Matters, it's just a name that they all pertains to, to go with the agenda, so Black Lives Matter in a way, but when it pertains to wrestling, Black Wrestlers Matter, which I'm pretty sure it's just Black wrestlers wrestling on that show, which is the theme of it. And then he goes to say that type of shit in the comments. Why even bother saying that? Why even do that? Because in this guy's mind, in this guy's world, because he couldn't make it to wrestling, he couldn't be a world famous wrestler. Because not anyone knows who this guy is. I didn't know who he was until I found out about it from Big Swole on Twitter. So this guy had to do all that, just to get his name out there, to be to expose himself out there in the world, so that people finally know who he is. But guess what? Not in a good way. In a way, it's the way that you're going to get yourself blackballed and not mentioned ever again. And he's what is his reason saying all this? I don't know. Maybe he's not a fan of Big Swole. Maybe he's not a fan of black wrestlers. Maybe he's not a fan of gay wrestlers. Maybe he's not a fan of maybe he doesn't like blacks. But then again, you see a post that he from on Instagram, pertains to his avatar, his on his profile of it, a picture with Tony Atlas, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, who is black. Here's a picture. Ain't the best picture, and be honest with you, I would have went in there, but the thing is, you go and follow this guy if you press follow, but he's gone on private unless he accepts you, and then you he could feel free to be free to be part of his following. But guess what? He doesn't even deserve that after that. So this warrant itself for this guy, because he couldn't make it to wrestling. He couldn't even make it to wrestling even if he tried. Not in WWE, not in AEW, not in Impact Wrestling, not in Ring of Honor. I'm pretty sure Ring of Honor will be back this year. I'm pretty sure they will. I hope they will. This guy, yeah, he's got good look. He's got he look like he could have potential, but the way he went about it, especially when you're in the wrestling community and wrestling communities are supportive of gays, which is to pride flags in the way, and they're supportive now with black wrestlers, especially everything that's happened. And this is your way to try to to get some sort of attention. This is not a good attention, by the way. This is a bad attention that's going to drive you away from pro wrestling, and it's going to drive you away from any people one that you're going to want to be friends with, even if they are black, or even if they are gay, or in a way. So this paint this guy in a bright picture. Why does he feel the need to do that? Because he's an asshole. For that, you're the most sickest human being ever. And I'm feel sorry for people like you are here in this world. People like you in this world don't belong in this world. That right there warrants for this guy to be taken out the trash. And by the way, before I do take this guy into the trash, I'm not even black. Yeah, I know this. I'm Puerto Rican. But you know me. I respect anyone. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay, straight, lesbian, transgender. Doesn't matter. Either way, it doesn't matter. This is not right what he did. Doesn't matter what was his attention was. Doesn't matter how he felt. Doesn't matter what he was trying to do. What he was trying to accomplish. Or doing all that. That's not right. And I don't ever suggest anyone to do that type of shit. Because if you are that type of people that does that shit, I want nothing to do with you. You need help, and I hope you do get the help that you need. But judging how you carry yourself, how you look, especially with this guy, how he is, I don't see that ever happening. You're going to be the way you are, and you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life because you have no other lives to do anything better of your lives other than to make people feel bad, and that type of attitude. And I feel sorry for you. I never thought this Take Out the Trash video would go longer than I expected it to be. Oh well. Well, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, your winner and still your reigning, defending, undisputed, take out the trash champion in all of YouTube from yours truly, the artist, formerly known as Natural Born Driller, Robert Serrano Jr., right here on YouTube. The Garbage Man, the Trash Man, the Dumpster Man, and if you don't like it, beat it, because no one wants to be defeated from yours truly, who is the taking out the trash champion, the artist, formerly known as the Natural Born Driller. But if you do like it, go to your first ballot where it pertains to like, subscribe, share to all your friends. To let everyone know the absolute best content right here on YouTube is from yours truly, the artist, formerly known as Natural Born Driller.